I'm sitting here at my desk, staring at a blank document, wondering what to make a video about next. Wondering if it even has a purpose, since nobody will see these videos anyway. I try remembering why I started making these, but knowing that part of the reason was sharing my thoughts with the world, and the world not seeing them, did not help me much. I opened my list of games I own and took a hard look at it. Is part of the reason why I started all of this giving myself an opportunity to actually play the games I own? A way to keep track of what I play, when I play it, and what my thoughts on it are? I guess so. I sigh and close the document. Wait, but that's it. If this is part of the reason why I started this channel, then why not explain how I do it? That's how this video came to be. Today I'll be talking about how I tackle my backlog. Not how to finish it, but how to maintain and keep track of it. I have watched many videos on how to finish the backlog, but we all know that's not really possible. Especially not within a set time limit. That's why I did not base my list on stats for the most part. First I'll be showing you around my document, and then I'll show you how to make a similar sheet in Excel for the people who are more interested in keeping stats. And then I will close off with some final thoughts. Do keep in mind that most of this video is not scripted, and it will not contain much gameplay. Okay, so this is the document I use to track all the stats I want to know about the games I own. This is great to keep in mind which games I have played and which ones I haven't. It's a nice way to write down some thoughts about the games I played. This is my way of tackling my backlog, right? So I made a very simple table in Word, and I'm just gonna walk you through that real quick. On the very left here we have obviously the name of the game, and next to that whether I own it or not. So with all these games I do own them, but there are like some certain specifications with some games, right? This game is a playtest that I participated in. I add in whether it's a gift or not. I believe, yeah, we have a demo here, we have free to play, all that good stuff. So after that I decided, I want to know when I bought all these games, right? I don't want to have to refer to my Steam wallet every time I want to look up when I bought something. Let's just put it in this table. So I did. And it's been really nice because sometimes when I don't know what to play, I just look in this column, look at some games like, oh, okay, I bought this last year, but like near the end of last year, right? So what game has been sitting in here for very long? Blue Fire, it's been in here since June. All right, maybe I should play that one next. You know, that's how I have been going about it recently. And then I also add in when I started playing the game and when I finished playing the game. So starting, it speaks for itself. You know, there's not really much you can change about that. It's just the first time that you open a game. The date finished can differentiate for people. For me, it's when when I feel like I've seen enough of the game. So this could mean 100%ing the game. This could mean rolling credits on it. This means retiring the game. All of that stuff is recorded within the date finished column. And next to that is how many hours I played, because I do like to keep track of that as well, and it's very easy to just look on your Steam and see how many hours you played. And next to that is whether I have 100%ed it. So this is just a clear yes or no, or non-applicable, right? Some games don't have achievements, which is also something to record, so here you go. This is your place to do it. And then all the way on the right, we have my reviews. So this is where I write down my initial thoughts on the game after playing through it. So either finishing the main storyline, playing for an X amount of hours if it's a multiplayer game or a roguelike, or just 100%ing the game. So this might differentiate from my original thoughts. I might add something to it, I might edit this. This is what I put on my Steam reviews. And for the videos I make, I obviously add to these reviews. But this is just the very concise thoughts I have about a game. And sometimes I will add notes to myself in here, like for Barotrauma, where I still need to do the tutorials. Or like playing more before writing my review, stuff like that. I put that in here, just notes to myself. It's just nice to have that over here. So one downside with this document though, because it's in Word, it's more difficult to generate stats like, you know, average playtime, average completion rate, stuff like that is not really easily trackable in Word. Which is why I'm also going to show you a way to track this in Excel. Alright, so here we have a very simple table that I made in Excel. And we can do something very similar to my Word document in here. So let's make the first column just the game title, you know, where you put the name of your game. And in the second column, we want to know the price of the game. So how we do that, we go here and we look for this. So let's say your game was €3.50. Here you go. It says the price now. It says it's €3.50. Epic. So let's pull up my Word document. What else? I would say the next logical one is whether you own the game or not. So, owned. Let's say, yes, I own this game, but there's this other game that is $10. We're gonna make this whole column this. Here we go. And then I do not own it yet, right? So over here is where we're going to have the date that we bought the game, right? So what we want to do is actually add in like a random date, like let's say the 12th of February this year, right? And this one, we don't have it yet, so we just leave it blank. Then we have the next one, the date where we played it for the first time, which was, let's say it was the same day, and after that, we can put the date we finished the game, which was, let's say, this day of recording, the 24th of February. And let's see, I want to add in my total hours next. So we're just gonna leave that at the same numbers. We're not going to add anything to it like we did with the price. We're just going to add in, like, I played this game for 20 hours. Then we want to have whether I 100%ed it. So 100%. Oh, I did not put that in right. Have we 100% this game? No, not yet, but that's fine. So one thing I would say is that it's not very great to write reviews in Excel. So we're not going to add that in. Like, as you can see in my Word document, we have this whole review section. I don't really like doing that in Excel, so you can just use these other columns I have here for anything else, or you can just remove them like this. Boom, they're gone. And what we can also do is we undo that. We could also maybe add a column for whether we retired the game, whether we, I don't know, rolled credits on the game, you know, stuff like that. So we haven't retired it, but we did roll credits on the game. You know, stuff like this. So that's pretty much how you can easily track this. Now, the good thing about Excel, though, is that if we want a total, we can totally do that. So if you want to know how much money you spent, you just, like, let's say we make a total over here. So total, right? It's not a game, but we will just put that in here at the very bottom. So we can just type in equals sign, and also we need a sum. Let's get that out of the way. We can actually just go to formulas, sum. There we go, easy. Then at this one, let's say we have another game that was like $5. See, it automatically adds up. And we played that for 5 hours. What you can also do is add that up. So we go to auto sum. There we go. Easy. So this is a very, very easy way of like generating stats for yourself. I am less interested in that, which is why I chose to do it in a Word table instead, so I could put my reviews in it. But for people who like to track their stats, this is great. You can add whatever you want in here. If you want, you can even like make charts with this information. It's really great. I will put this example sheet in both my Word and my Excel's example sheets in the description if I manage to. So this is, yeah, it's very neat. Something you can also add in your Excel sheet are statistics from how long to beat. So for example, here we can put how long to beat, and you can just go to the how long to beat website and look up how long it would take to finish the main storyline or the completionist time, and you can just make all separate columns for that if you want. Personally, I would only do that for the main storyline. If I were to do that, let's say in this case it's 15 hours. So if you put that in for multiple games, you can of course calculate how long it would take you to beat all of the games you have on the list and stuff like that. I have been using this method since the latter part of last year, and it's been really helping me a lot. It's been way easier to keep track of what I play and also remember more about what I've played thanks to me writing about them. Also, I've noticed that when I do not know what to play next, looking at this list really helps me narrow down the options. I hope you found this video useful in some way. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to support me, like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day.